Eric Clapton, regularly hailed as one of the greatest guitarists of all time, has carved an indelible mark at the tune global along with his virtuosic gambling and influential style. From his early days with the Yardbirds and Cream to his hit solo profession, Clapton's journey is marked by using each remarkable musical achievements and debatable moments. At 79, the guitar legend has subsequently spoken. Eric Clapton, whose amazing skills catapulted him to worldwide reputation, has just found out his favorite guitarist of all time. The internet is ablaze with excitement. Eric Clapton's call is genuinely a number of the finest musicians of the 20th century. He's been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 3 instances, for goodness sake. However, top-notch art regularly comes at a steep rate. Who should have stimulated such an icon? What sets this musician apart from countless others in the world of guitar mastery? Join us as we unveil who Eric Clapton names as his favorite guitarist. The mystery thought. Eric Clapton is a mythical musician, singer, songwriter, and file producer. Known as one of the best guitarists in rock records, Clapton's have an effect on song is unequaled. Rolling Stone ranked him second on their Tundra 100 Greatest Guitarists of All Time, whilst Gibson located him fourth on their Top 50 Guitarists. In 2009, Time magazine named him one of the 10 nice electric guitar players. It's no marvel why there is so much buzz surrounding Eric Clapton's latest revelation. We've had the Middle Network of Antigua, a piece in restoration who are so determined they're outstanding people, neighborhood humans. For a man with such talent and success, it is incredible to assume that he has a fave guitarist. Not one, however, 5 guitarists. Before we display who there allows in short discover Eric Clapton's achievements. Clapton's musical journey started out with nearby bands earlier than he joined iconic companies like the Yardbirds and John Mayall and the Blues Breakers. He later co-based the power trio Cream alongside Ginger Baker and Jack Bruce, in which he brought unforgettable blues-infused psychedelic rock. Cream disbanded in 1968. Clapton went on to form Blind Faith, after which Derek and the Dominoes, freeing the undying hit Layla. As a solo artist, Clapton continued to dominate the song scene with hits like I Shot the Sheriff, which delivered reggae to an international target audience, and the emotional Tears in Heaven, written after the tragic loss of his son in 1991. Albums like Slow Hand and Unplugged showcased his versatility, mixing rock, blues, and dad. Over the years, he's gained 18 Grammy Awards and a Brit offered for his contributions to track. Clapton is likewise the best artist inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 3 times, as a solo artist and as a member of each Cream and the Yardbirds. Clapton has made a difference off degree. In 1998, as a convalescing, intoxicating substance-based, he founded the Crossroads Center in Antigua, a facility for humans fighting dependency. His influence extends a ways beyond his 100 million report sales, making him one of the exceptional promoting musicians ever. From groundbreaking albums to humanitarian efforts, keeps to inspire. Clapton became so passionate about playing the guitar that he was subsequently kicked out of art college for failing to finish his assignments. Working for his grandfather by means of day to pay the bills, Clapton joined a band and played gigs at night. Now lower back to Eric Clapton's favorite guitarist. Far out famous the professional musicians Clapton admires and enjoys listening to, the hybrid selecting god. Albert William is a talented English guitarist famous for his specific fingerstyle and hybrid selecting strategies. Over the years, Lee has collaborated with many famous artists, both in recording studios and on level, showcasing his versatility across diverse musical patterns. Alongside his collaborations, he has constructed an excellent solo profession, earning recognition as a skilled composer and a respected musical director. Lee's ability to mix strategies and paintings throughout genres has made him a standout figure within the track global. Starting in 1959, Lee performed with several bands performing R&B, United States of America, and rock and roll track. He had to start with one recognition because the lead guitarist for Chris Farlowe and the Thunderbirds, however, left in 1968. To pursue his ardor for country track. Lee's repute grew with Heads, Hands, and FT, in which his lightning rapid playing at the Fender Telecaster made him a guitar hero. The band received recognition throughout the United Kingdom and Europe, performing on well-known shows just like the Old Grey Whistle Test in Germany's Beat Club. He also toured the world over, becoming a member of the 1969 RCA Country Fever package, which accomplished in 6 countries in just 11 days. In 1971, he worked with Deep Purple's John Lord at the Gemini Suite studio recording, replacing Ritchie Blackmore. Now, I met them in '62, '63, and spent every time they got here to England. I'd go to see them on every occasion I could, and if I may want to get behind the scenes, you understand, I'd say good day. Lee moved to Los Angeles in 1974, participating with bands like the Crickets, and sooner or later becoming a member of Emmylou Harris' Hot Band in 1976, in which he changed his idol, James Burton. His time with Harris cemented his reputation as a guitar legend. From 1978 to 1983, Lee met and performed with Eric Clapton, which includes a stay recording at Japan's in 1983. He orchestrated the Everly Brothers reunion concert and served as their musical director for over many years. In 1988, he toured Australia with Vince Gill, who was then a rising superstar and later done with Bill Wyman's Rhythm Kings. Lee's career is packed with accolades, which include 5 consecutive wins for Guitar Participant Mag's Best Country Guitarist. His music, Country Boy, inspired a whole technology of guitarists, and he earned a Grammy in 2002 for his work on Earl Scruggs' Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Despite his humble demeanor and consciousness on live performances over report income, he is celebrated because the Guitar Participant's guitar player. Known for his melodic style and technical precision, his contributions to country and rock guitar continue to be unmatched. And in 2017, he obtained the Trailblazer Lifetime Achievement Award at the United Kingdom Americana Awards. Today, he lives in Malibu, California, leaving in the back of a legacy of ardor and innovation in music, moving directly to the subsequent on the listing. Which different guitarist wowed this iconic musician? The iconic Johnny Lightning. John Clayton Mayer is a famous American singer, songwriter, and guitarist. He started his tune adventure at Berklee College of Music in Boston, however left in 1997 to transport to Atlanta with guitarist Clay Cook. The first time I keep in mind choosing up a guitar, I changed into at buddies' homes who had those beginner guitars with less than 6 strings on them. The two formed a rock duo called Lo-Fi Masters, but the group changed into Quick-Lived. After they cut up, Mayer focused on performing in neighborhood golf equipment, where he honed his talent and started out constructing a small fan base. In 2000, Mayer completed on the South through Southwest Festival, which stuck the eye of Aware Records, a branch of Columbia Records. He soon launched his debut EP, Inside Wants Out, marking the start of his professional career. His first 2 albums, Room for Squares and Heavier Things, brought him large success. Room for Squares featured the hit track Your Body is a Wonderland, earning him a Grammy for Best Male Pop Vocal Performance. Meanwhile, Heavier Things topped the Billboard 200, solidifying Mayer as a growing famous person in the song global. By 2005, John Mayer shifted from the acoustic fashion of his early albums to embrace the blues and rock tune that had at the start inspired him. He shaped the John Mayer Trio and launched the live album, Try Observed, via his 0.33 studio album, Continuum. Both earned vital praise, with Continuum prevailing Grammys, such as Best Pop Vocal Album, and its hit Unmarried, ready on the sector to trade, additionally earning a Grammy. In 2009, Mayer returned to pop with the album Battle Studies. After facing media controversies, Mayer stepped away from the highlight in 2010. Inspired with the aid of 1970s Laurel Canyon pop, he created Born and Raised, even though a vocal cord problem behind schedule its launch and canceled the excursion. The album obtained fantastic reviews and topped the Billboard 200, but wasn't as commercially a success as his In Advance paintings. Mayer's restoration in 2013 brought about Paradise Valley, an aggregate of United States of America, People, and Americana that reached wide variety 2 on the charts. When you are 23 and you start your existence on the pinnacle of the chart, and you have got that spunk and you go, bring about the sector. And they move, okay, here's a Grammy and here's in target market, and you bought it, now. His later albums, The Search for Everything and Sob Rock, explored topics of heartbreak and a nostalgic 1980s sound respectively. In 2015, Mayer joined forces with former Grateful Dead individuals to form Dead Company, continuing the legacy of the iconic band. Mayer has explored comedy, TV hosting, and writing, contributing columns to Esquire. A passionate watch collector, he writes for watch sites, has judged international watch competitions and turned into named creative conduit for Audemars Piguet in 2024. By 2014, Mayer had sold over 20 million albums global and remains a celebrated determinant in each music and popular culture. But there are more motives why John Mayer stood out among different guitarists. Let's discover his legacy. Building a legacy. John Mayer's adventure into track become full of twists and turns. Though tempted to pass college for his passion, his dad and mom convinced him in any other case. He enrolled at Berklee College of Music, however left after 2 semesters with a chum, Clay Cook, to form the duo Lo-Fi Masters in Atlanta. Their musical paths soon diverged as Mayer leaned toward pop, prompting him to pursue a solo career. With neighborhood manufacturer Glenn Michello, Mayer recorded his EP Inside Wants Out, which blanketed early hits like No Such Thing. His expertise quickly caught the eye of Aware Records, leading to the discharge of Room for Squares. This album, later relaunched by Columbia Records, added Mayer hits like Your Body is a Wonderland. In comes him a Grammy for Best Male Pop Vocal Performance. Mayer's second album, Heavier Things, solidified his fulfillment, offering the Grammy-triumphing song Daughters. Despite fame, Mayer sought new musical demanding situations, taking part with blues legends like Buddy Guy and jazz greats like Herbie Hancock. He additionally experimented with hip-hop, running with artists like Kanye West and Common. Hi, I'm John Mayer here within the studio with Kanye West. You recognize people wanted to know what happens while one of the fleest inside the entire game and Kanye West get collectively to hang around within the studio. In 2005, Mayer fashioned the John Mayer Trio, exploring blues and rock. The institution's live album Try and Mayer's 0.33 solo album Continuum showcased his evolution as a musician. Continuum earned important acclaim, and Grammy wins for Waiting on the World to Change.